Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital comings and goings. Jack Brennan sticking around. Meanwhile, a newcomer's time is up and a GH vet returns soon. Check out the latest casting updates for the ABC soap opera. General Hospital comings and goings. Jack Brennan staying in town. GH comings and goings report that Jack Brennan is now officially on contract. So, the character will be on the canvas for the foreseeable future. Recently, we learned that Port Charles has a new WSB station and Jack is running it. No doubt, he persuaded the Bureau to establish a WSB office in town so he could stay close to Carly Corinthos Spencer. Indeed, he has a soft spot for her and she seems to be taking a liking to him also. There certainly is a spark between them on General Hospital. And now that the Brennan actor is on contract with the ABC Sudzer, there may be romance in the near future for him and Carly. Indeed, many fans love Brennan and are ecstatic about it. GH casting updates. Agent Kate's out. While Jack Brennan, Charles Measure, is staying on, John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington, is on his way out. No doubt, that will thrill Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, because Agent Cates has done nothing but wreak havoc on her life. He will stop at nothing until he destroys Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, on General Hospital. However, his decades-long vendetta may be his downfall. Currently, it looks as though his new love interest, Ava Jerome, Maura West, is ready to throw him under the bus and set him up. No doubt, it appears she wants him to take the fall for switching Sonny's bipolar medication with placebos. So, Sonny may eliminate Jagger permanently. Or, on the other hand, he might get sent back to Quantico. Either way, the Jagger actor is out soon. General Hospital casting news. Rick Lansing arrives soon. Additionally, Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, resurfaces in Port Chuck next week. Most likely, he's there for the funeral of Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, and T.J. Ashford's, Taj Bello, baby. The Rick actor mentioned that he's back to help his daughter. No doubt, to support her as she navigates her grief. However, he may also be back to avenge Molly. Indeed, he's an attorney but can be grimy and has no problem getting his hands dirty. Especially, if it's for someone he cares about on General Hospital. So, he may help her get justice and vengeance. Also, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, returns any day now. Soon, his mother, Laura Spencer Collins, Jeannie Francis, gets a disturbing phone call. Most likely it involves Lucky. And it could also concern Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, who is set to return soon because her return ties into Lucky's. GH is full of ins and outs. Tune in daily to see more of Jack Brennan along with Rick, Lucky, and Holly on the ABC daytime drama. Port Charles just got a whole lot darker and more dangerous. Fans hoping that the charming but lethal Jack Brennan would be another short-term villain might want to brace themselves. According to new General Hospital buzz, the character and his complex agenda are not going anywhere anytime soon. In fact, insiders tease that Brennan's storyline is about to deepen, connecting him to some of the show's biggest power players and darkest secrets. So, what does this mean for the residents of Port Charles? And who's about to get burned by Brennan's brand of smooth-talking evil? Let's dig in. Jack Brennan's second act. When Brennan, played by the ever-impressive Charles Measure, first appeared, he seemed like just another shadowy figure from the WSB's darker corners. His suave demeanor and measured words hit a ruthless streak, one that's now coming into full focus. With every passing week, Brennan's motives seem to shift, and the layers of his backstory get murkier. At first, he seemed to be a man tied to Anna Devane's past, another ghost from her days as a spy. But in true GH fashion, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Now, Brennan's influence seems to extend far beyond the WSB. He's quietly inserting himself into Port Charles' life, aligning with unexpected allies and enemies alike. And now that Anna's life is once again unraveling after the recent assault and her shaken faith in the system, Brennan's reappearance at her weakest moment couldn't be more sinister or strategic. A familiar villain with a new agenda. Rumors suggest that Brennan is here for the long haul, and not just to taunt Anna or stir trouble at the WSB. He's got a mission, and it's personal. Insiders say GH is planning to build him up as a major villain, one who could rival Cyrus Renaud or even the late Victor Cassadine in cunning and danger. The difference? Brennan doesn't rely on brute force. He's the kind of villain who kills with charm and calculation. He's patient, methodical, and terrifyingly intelligent. Recent hints suggest Brennan might have ties to pikemen, the elusive organization that's caused endless chaos for Sonny Corinthos and his empire. It's no coincidence that every time Pikeman's name resurfaces, so does Brennan's. Could he be the true mastermind behind the operation, one who's been hiding in plain sight, letting others take the fall while he orchestrates everything from the shadows? Anna's nightmare returns. For Anna, Brennan's continued presence in Port Charles is a living nightmare. Their past, laced with manipulation, moral gray zones, and tragedy, has left scars that never healed. Now, with Anna struggling to rebuild her confidence and re-establish her place in law enforcement, Brennan's subtle manipulations are threatening to undo everything. He's appeared sympathetic at times, offering comfort and understanding, but make no mistake, Brennan is studying her, probing for weakness, and preparing to strike when she least expects it. Sources close to the show tease that Anna will soon uncover something chilling about Brennan's latest move, something that ties him to a shocking crime in Port Charles. Could Brennan be linked to the attack on Anna herself, either directly or through one of his agents? If so, Anna's next mission may not be to stop a faceless villain, but to destroy someone she once thought she could trust. Sonny's warpath. Of course, Brennan's re-emergence doesn't just rattle Anna, it shakes the entire criminal underworld. Sonny Corinthos has been struggling to hold onto his empire amid chaos, betrayal, and FBI pressure. Brennan's shadowy presence may represent the one threat Sonny can't easily neutralize. In the coming weeks, spoilers tease a collision course between Sonny and Brennan that could redefine the Port Charles power structure. Sonny's usual tactics, intimidation, loyalty, and force, may not work on a man who thrives on psychological warfare. Quietly investigating Pikeman's deeper roots, he might stumble upon Brennan's true identity, but exposing him could come with a deadly cost. Imagine the drama if Brennan outsmarts Jason, framing him for an international crime or turning the WSB against him. Jason's loyalty to Sonny would be tested like never before, especially if Brennan manipulates evidence to make Pikeman look like Jason's operation. Ava's dangerous alliance. Perhaps the most unexpected twist brewing is Brennan's connection to Ava Jerome. GH has been hinting that Ava, desperate for control and tired of being victimized by mobsters and men alike, might align herself with Brennan, not realizing just how dangerous he truly is. Their scenes crackle with a dangerous chemistry. Brennan's quiet power meeting Ava's simmering ambition. If GH decides to go there, this could become one of the most electrifying partnerships since Sonny and Brenda. But if Ava finds out Brennan's using her, perhaps to gain access to Sonny's world or to manipulate Windmere's legacy, the fallout could be explosive. Imagine Ava learning that Brennan arranged her kidnapping or that he's tied to Nicholas Cassadine's mysterious disappearance. Her revenge would be swift and vicious. The WSB Web. The WSB storyline has quietly been building for months, and Brennan's expanded presence may be the key to bringing it all to the forefront. GH may finally dive deep into the organization's corruption, something long hinted at but rarely explored in full. Brennan could expose that the WSB has become a rogue entity, conducting operations far outside government control. Anna, Robert Scorpio, and even Felicia could find themselves in the crosshairs as they try to uncover how deep the corruption goes. And in a shocking twist, rumors tease that Brennan's loyalty might not even be to Pikeman or the WSB, but to someone much worse. Could a long-dead Cassadine or another shadowy figure be bankrolling his operations from behind the scenes? The possibilities are endless and chilling. Why Brennan's staying matters. Charles Measure's portrayal has earned rave reviews. Fans appreciate that Brennan isn't a one-dimensional villain. He's intelligent, layered, and unpredictable. GH needs that right now, a villain who feels truly dangerous, yet strangely human. By keeping him around, the show can weave him into multiple storylines. Anna's psychological unraveling. Sonny's criminal war. Ava's power play. Jason's moral crossroads. He's the kind of character who can quietly poison every corner of Port Charles without ever raising his voice, the kind of villain that GH thrives on. Final thoughts. The calm before the storm. Jack Brennan isn't just another temporary threat. He's the kind of character who reshapes the canvas. With each smooth smile and carefully chosen word, he's tightening his grip on Port Charles. As the winter storylines heat up, look for Brennan to orchestrate a series of events that leave everyone, from Anna to Sonny, questioning what's real and who they can trust. His presence promises mind games, moral dilemmas, and emotional chaos. In short, Jack Brennan sticking around means no one in Port Charles is safe. And if GH plays this right, Brennan could become the next iconic villain. The kind fans love to hate, the kind who makes the heroes doubt themselves, and the kind who always seems one step ahead.